Back and tricep day. Got a lot to unpack in today's workout. I might actually have to start with some foam rolling before we actually roll into the full workout. My back is a little bit stiff still. Good morning, Michelle. It's good to see you here. Yep, my back is still a little bit stiff from working hamstrings the other day. Every time I hit those RDLs, I put so much focus into bracing that my core, my back tend to be a little bit stiff for a couple days afterwards. I am feeling kind of drained. It's been a long week. I've been averaging between 5 and 6 hours of sleep a night, which for me is not ideal. I function a lot better at like the 7 to 10 range. Some people are going to say, oh, 10 is way too much. Well, everybody's a little bit different. I would say my sweet spot is about 9 hours, 8.5, 9 hours. But yeah, I'm tired. We're going to make it happen though. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. Yesterday I was really tired. Not getting good sleep can really play with your head. It's not healthy. Yeah, I would say 7 hours is like a minimum that most people should shoot for. So like, yeah, if you're getting 7 hours, that is pretty good. Especially since most people don't get enough sleep. I think I might be getting sick too. I've been sneezing a lot the last 2 days. Been just a lot of drainage. I made a post for TikTok. It's going to be about 7.5 minutes long. And I'm sitting here on my other phone waiting for it to post up because if I close out of TikTok, it won't post. So, good times. That was really weird. My headphones just now told me call ended, but I wasn't on a phone call. Maybe somebody's hacking me. Gotta drink those fluids, that's right. I took an electrolyte shake today, and I got my pre-workout. I got my protein. I started the day off with some eggs and some toast today, so we're off to a good start. And I also started my day off with 18 ounces of water. When I was doing my bodybuilding prep, I would start the day off and I would try to drink at least 32 ounces first thing in the morning. An energy drink, oatmeal, and turkey bacon. I love bacon. Even turkey bacon's not that bad. Some people say that it is, but I found that it still has pretty good flavor. Especially like if you add a little bit of maple syrup to it. So good. Right now, the gym is not too busy. There's probably about 10 to 15 people in here at the moment, which I'll take. That is definitely not bad. When it comes to eating fat, it's all about total calories each day. And fat is essential for hormone production. I remember in the 90s, the whole anti-fat diets that were coming out. And we didn't have as much information, at least not as readily available as we do now. So you had all of these supermodels who were extraordinarily skinny, preaching these anti-fat diets and how high-fat foods were making people fat. Come to find out, that was just causing people to have some hormone issues. Frantic, what's up, buddy? We're back. The texture of fat. Yeah, I can get behind that. Fat off of like meat, not very fun to eat. That's why I try to get mine. If I'm getting meat-based fats, I try to get mine from eating fish or eating like hamburgers. Something where the fat is very effectively in the meat without you having to like get chunks of it and chew it, because yeah, I agree, that's kind of gross. Although bacon I will make an exception for. I think that bacon just tastes so good. Man, my video still won't upload on TikTok. I don't know if you guys can see in the corner right there, it shows a percentage. It's been uploading for about 20 minutes now, and it's at 78%. And this is the phone I play my music off of because the live stream is connected to my microphones. So I don't want to connect my phone to the live streaming phone, or connect my headphones to the live streaming phone. You can tell I'm tired because I don't want the interference of the Bluetooth on the headphones to interfere with my microphone. The video that I have on TikTok is going to be about 7.5 minutes long once it uploads. And surprisingly enough, it's about hormones. It's a response to another one of my TikTok followers. He's a personal trainer, and he is arguing that hormones can cause you to not lose weight, even if you're in a calorie deficit. And his argument is for specifically extreme cases. So I made a response to him because he did make a video discussing a few extreme cases that he's dealt with. And yeah, now we're just waiting for it to upload. TikTok videos can be up to 10 minutes long. So I'm well within the parameters for a TikTok video. I think really the issue for why it's not loading up so quickly is, one, this location has horrible phone signal for me. And two, the internet in this location is also horrible. So two very bad factors in causing limitations for uploading and downloading anything off the internet. Man, I might have to blow my nose. I'm not used to this. Just everything's kind of draining out. Which technically, I guess that's a good thing. If you're sick, you want it to drain out. I feel fine though. I don't feel sick. We're at 19 minutes. I'm gonna go for one more minute on the treadmill. That'll put me at 20 minutes. Then we're gonna start working out. I might do a foam roll for about 2 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after we get off the treadmill. Last 45 seconds. This is the boring stuff. I don't blame anybody who fast forwards through these lives once they post on YouTube. I wouldn't want to watch somebody walking on a treadmill either. And those of you who stick around and watch the whole thing, you're the OGs. There we go. That's 20 minutes. All right. Now, YouTube did give me a strike on one of my videos the other day for copyright. I think what happened is the gym music ended up being a little bit too loud in the audio, which is something I can't really control. So I submitted an appeal. I'm trying to get that fixed because at the end of the day, I can't control the gym audio. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna foam roll first. Already forgot about that. So now I gotta set up my tripod, set up the foam roller. Not too shabby. All right, here we go. Got a foam roll, the lower back. Wow, that is tight. And put the arms together. That'll cause my scapula to kind of roll up and allow for me to hit those spinal erectors, the rhomboids. And when I get to the upper back, some of that lower and mid trap. All right, we got a pop. That's good. The less surface area that you roll over, the more painful the foam rolling is. And I'm about 260 pounds, so that's a lot of pressure. Now we got to flip to the side. Now I'm kind of rolling out the lat on my right side. So we're hitting the lat and we're hitting the teres muscles and the shoulder rotator cuff. And flipping over. Oh, the left side is painful. Oh my gosh. Don't like that. So normally I would start the day off with some T-bar rows. But today, we're actually going to start with some lat pull downs. What's up, man?
Had my body scan done when I weighed 228, 229, 20% body fat. High. That's before I went on the cycle and got 242. Comparing from 3 months, from 228, I went down to 226, which I'm now. 15% body fat, 193 pounds of total body mass. Before I was about 83 and a half.
Dang. Can't be upset by that.
No, and that's what he said. He goes, you lost 2 pounds, dude. You come down almost 5% body fat. You put on almost 10 pounds of muscle. He goes, I think it's because they kept telling me I wasn't drinking enough. I'm supposed to drink 2.5 gallons a day, and I didn't know.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah. It's hard to drink that much, too.
When I get up, I drink 45 ounces right off the bat as soon as I get up.
Yeah.
When I get done eating, drink another 45. But that's what Miss Alepa told me. She goes, she said, I've been watching you. She goes, yeah, you got bigger. But she goes, the muscle density, I was expecting you to. So she asked me how much you drink. It's about a gallon. She goes,
Yep.
I drink 2. She goes, yeah, man. She goes, protein and water. Here, she goes. So I didn't know.
Yep.
Who told you? Thought it was doing fine.
I average about 2, and I know I need to bump mine up.
Oh, because you're bigger.
Yeah.
And
It's hard.
I never thought about it, right? What I've noticed is, man, how fast I came down from that, from 240, right, to 226. But the guy that weighed me goes, you look more like you're fuller now.
Yeah.
He goes, that's the water.
I bet you feel better too.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. My kidneys were hurting, and I'm going, ew. And I didn't.
Yep. It's good to see you, man. All right, here we go. I know I've said this many times, but I will always make time for people in the gym. Always. There we go. Got to get my attachment. I like this neutral grip bar a lot better than the traditional lat pull down bar. We do have mag grips here too, but I'm not as big of a fan of mag grips. A lot of people love them, but I like to be able to wrap my hand around and actually properly grip. And if I want to use my my lifting straps, I want to be able to wrap the straps around too. And you can't do that with mag grips. All right. Feels about right. Warm up set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Not too shabby. Video still hasn't posted. We're at 93%. That might be the longest that I've had to wait for a video to post, like ever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and throw on some lifting straps here because it's time to increase the weight to something that's gonna be a little more challenging. Now, those of you who pay attention to people like Sam Sulek, every now and then he says something, well, he says a lot of things that I don't agree with. Yeah, by the end of my workout, that video will be posted. But anyway, Sam Sulek did say something a while back that I totally agree with. If you don't wear lifting straps when you're working out, what in the world are you doing? It's not smart. You're losing out on your workout by not lifting with straps. And the reason why is your grip is gonna fail you. 100%. Your grip is gonna fail you before your back muscles do. And at least in the field of bodybuilding, we're not here to raw grip stuff, we're not getting judged on whether or not we can raw grip something really, really freaking heavy and pick it up. We're getting judged based on how our bodies look. So this right here is essential. Your grip strength matters very little in comparison to how your body looks in bodybuilding. And my grip is pretty strong regardless because I'm not always wearing straps, and I also train grip separately. You can totally do that. It's perfectly fine. So if you're not wearing straps when you're doing certain lifts like pulling movements, back, deadlifts for legs, you're just cheating yourself. You're cheating your body out of essential muscle gains because your grip will give out before those big muscle groups do. 100% of the time. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a bit challenging, but we can bump it up. Give myself a little breather on that one. I wish my nose would calm down, stop draining so excessively. All right, the video finally posted. Took it long enough. All right, now I can turn on my music. All right, here we go. Six. 9, Oh, that was painful. Whew. So, Tiger Boy Gaming, hello. Welcome to my live stream. We hit some full range of motion there at the end. Dialed it back to partial range. But the key here is we wanted to fail at full range of motion. And then we wanted to hit partial range of motion in the lengthened position of the muscle to failure as well. So once I got to where I wasn't even able to move the weight 10% of the range of motion needed, that's when I know it's time to end it. Because that right there was failure. Literature has shown to be fairly definitive at this point. We got about 5 research papers now that show that most muscles react very well to their lengthened portion of the movement. So in order to get to that lengthened portion, we're stretching the muscle out. We're going to the fullest stretch position of the muscle, and that's where we're going to get the most out of it. And that makes sense because your muscles have peak strength in the mid to lengthened position. So that is where your peak tension profile is going to be. So why wouldn't that work for building muscle, you know? My heart rate is shot up on that one. About to hit it again though. About another 20 more seconds, and then we'll hop back on. I feel kind of bad. I didn't realize the guy behind me was in the video at first. I do my best not to get people in my video as much as possible. It's more of a courtesy thing. It is a public gym. It's going to happen. Some people get upset by it. Some people don't care. But we do our best. We try to accommodate as much as we can while still having content for YouTube. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. Oh, that's failure right there. The most kilograms I can lift. Well, I just now lifted 260 pounds, so divide that by 2.2. Hold on, I'll do the math. So 260 divided by 2.2. So for the lat pull down, I just now lifted 118 kilograms. Whew. Now it's time to do some rows. Got a row to grow. Or something like that. When it comes to like a deadlift, I can deadlift around like 200 and I want to say like 225 or 250 kilograms. I mean, I've done up to 500 pounds before for my RDLs. So 500 divided by 2.2, it's around like 250 kilograms. There we go. Well, thank you, Tiger Boy. I appreciate the sub to the channel. All right. Time to hit these rows. So I like to use, for my rows, a Vulcan strap. I'm able to wrap my hand in and grab it like that. So it's nice and supported. My wrist is actually taking on a lot of that weight. And I don't have to worry about my forearms taking on all of that weight because my forearms are just not going to be strong enough to pull the amount of weight that my back can pull. These Vulcan straps are wonderful. And due to the length of the strap itself, I am able to actually spread the strap out as I'm rowing back so I can actually get a little bit more range of motion with my arms. So a lot of people, you'll see them with like these kind of handles or like the V-grip handle, and they have a limitation on their ability to row, where once they get to their stomach, that's as far back as they're able to go. So there's a huge limitation here that we eliminate by using the Vulcan strap, which will allow for us to pull out to the side. And like my range of motion still is pretty short, but I can get a little extra out of that just using a Vulcan strap. All right, let's go ahead and hit some. It's hard to get the phone positioned right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Whew. That's tough. There we go. Pumps are not too bad. I feel like if I had gotten an appropriate amount of sleep last night, I'd probably be a little more pumped up. And if I could actually breathe well, having a stuffy nose is not helping. I don't enjoy being a mouth breather. Whew, I'm sweating. It's a tough combination. I'm right underneath a fan and I'm sweating. So like I'm overheating internally, and then on the outside I'm cold. It is what it is though. I gotta say, so I switched between my Apple AirPods and my Bose Quiet Comforts, and kind of go back and forth with them. It depends on which case is charged up. And I gotta say, the Quiet Comforts, they fit perfectly. The sound is amazing. And besides just every now and then I have some Bluetooth disconnection errors going on, they just function way better than the AirPods. Drink some water. I chugged a bunch of water right before I came in. So I took an electrolyte drink and I mixed that in with my pre-workout. And then I filled my pre-workout jug with 22 ounces of water, and I chugged that. So I'm good when it comes to my hydration. But I'm right underneath the fan, and so as I'm sweating, that cold air is hitting my body and it's cooling me off really quick. All right, next set. I'm gonna bump the weight up a little bit. So we're at 240 pounds, or around like 120 kilograms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Seeing stars after that. It's good stuff. On that struggle bus right now. I gotta bump my diet up too. Starting next week, gonna start trying to eat closer to 5,000 calories a day. So I've been hovering at between like 44 and 4,700. But we're in bulking season and we gotta get huge. So I know I don't look it, but I weigh about 260 pounds right now, give or take a few. Every now and then, like I'll wake up and I'll weigh like 265. Sometimes I wake up and I weigh like 258. That's just fluctuation of water. But yeah, I gotta eat a lot. My body requires a lot of energy. Man, my heart rate still is over 100 beats a minute. Oh my gosh. I appreciate the support, Tiger Boy. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Man, that last set kind of took me out. But we're getting it done. We're getting it done. I'm gonna bump it up one more time. I'm gonna see if I can't row the whole stack I think the whole stack is like 280. I'll double check here in a minute. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can row that entire stack, going all in. Starting to pinch my calluses a little bit with that rope though. Oh well, it's the price we gotta pay for the gains. Oh crap. I lied. The whole stack is 300, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So I bumped it up to 300 from 240 pounds. So it's a whole 60 pounds heavier. And we're gonna see if we can pull this bad boy. Heart rate just went under 100 beats a minute. So we're good to go. Take a little bit of time to get set up. Make sure feet are placed well. Nice and secure, deep breath. Come on. Oh. So that was like 3 1/4 reps, maybe. That was rough. I did manage to hit a 5th, like, I wouldn't even call it a 1/4 rep. It was like a 5th or a 6th of a rep. It was rough. So I'm gonna go ahead, bump the weight down a little bit, hit one more set because I don't feel quite accomplished with that set. And then we'll make it happen. I think if I was using a barbell, like the normal, either like a V-bar or like a mag grip or something like that, I probably could have pulled 300 without too much issue. But again, there's a limitation of motion that you get out of those type of handles. Pim Voss, is it going good? It's going good, man. Thanks for asking. I mean, I feel like I'm dying right now, but that's kind of what I'm here for anyways, so yeah, not too bad. All right, we're bumping it down by 2 plates. So that puts us at 260 pounds, which is probably where I should have went in the first place. You're jacked. Thank you. Yeah, I should have went to 260 instead of just jumping straight to 300. So we're back down to 260. Goal is 4 to 10 reps. I think I could hit 6, maybe. We're gonna aim for as many as we can get. If I can hit 6 full range, I'll shoot for 10 when we include the partial reps. If I hit 4 full range, then I'll shoot for like 6 to 8 for the partials. All right, let's make it happen. Got to take time, get set up. Deep breaths in, brace the core, and pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that hurts. Woo. We're seeing stars. Yeah, we're doing good. Doing good, thank you. Hanging on by a thread, just a little bit, but we're making it happen. Whew. Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining my live. You know, I appreciate the support, I really do. So everybody that comes in, even if you got to leave shortly afterwards, I just appreciate having you guys here. As always, thank you. Please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, ask them. I will be posting videos outside of just my live streams and try to cover as many questions as I can. So again, thank you. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Got to breathe for a minute. I'm going to be moving to some cable pullovers to finish off. And then we'll roll into some triceps after the pullovers. And for the pullovers, we're going to use my other Vulcan strap. So I've got two of them. One of them is about, I want to say like 4 or 5 inches shorter. And then we got the long one. The longer pullover strap, the Vulcan strap, is going to be a lot better for hitting that range of motion that we want to hit in the lat pullovers. Now, I don't want you guys to get confused with dumbbell pullovers because they are a very different thing, and your ability to bias the lats appropriately is not there with the dumbbells. So, to give you guys an idea as to proper range of motion with a pullover to ideally bias the lats, roughly 120 degree angle at the top. There's a little variation. It could be up to right about here is ideal for lat activation and stretch. You go higher than that, the lat is going to get pulled out of the movement. So when we're doing a setup for a pullover, we want to be able to get our hands up to here. And when we're bringing it down, we want to be able to pull our hands past our hips and behind our body. The reason for this is because your lats actually insert into your upper arm. So wherever your upper arm goes, wherever your arm goes is going to dictate how much contraction that you can get out of your lat. So the farther back you can get, the more contraction out of that upper portion of the lat. Well, technically the whole lat's going to activate. So this is just something to keep in mind when you're doing your pullovers. We want full range of motion. The way that I set mine up is I'll get the weight that I want, and then I'll bend over. So I'm actually hinging at the hips, pushing my hips back to get my arms at the angle I want. And when I pull down, I'll control the rep, stand into it, and bring my arms behind my body. That way I'm getting a full range of motion, and we control the weight on the way down. So that way, as we're squatting into it, we're not actually pulling tension off of the lats. Now, you could just drop the weight, but then you don't have the tension that you want on the lats. So controlled up, controlled down. You can be a little bit quicker on the contraction part because the contractile range, although it does hold benefit, does not show as much hypertrophy benefits as the stretched range. So controlling that eccentric is going to be where you get the most benefit out of the movement. So fast contraction, about 1 to 2 seconds, I would say. Ideally, closer to 1. And then a nice slow eccentric. So for the eccentric, I would say think between 2 and 4 seconds going down, 1 to 2 seconds going up. Just like that. Thank you, Skylar. All right. Now it's time to bump the weight up. I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm trying to get wide. Got a bodybuilding show that I want to prep for. I was going to shoot for August or September, but I think I'll be closer to ready around like November timeframe, because we want to make this bulk as beneficial as possible. We want to get as much out of this bulk this season as we can. So I may be pulling my show out a little bit later than I was originally planning. I want to be able to step on stage and bring like an extra 3 or 4 pounds of muscle minimum. My goal is like an extra 15 to 20. I don't know how possible that's going to be, but if I can bring an extra 3 or 4, I know that's very doable. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can bump that weight up. That was way too easy. It's chilly underneath that fan though. That wind, it's hitting me as I'm sweating, and it's causing my skin to just get really cold. I'm cool with having a light breeze in the gym, but they have those fans on full power. And man, it's a little bit much right now. Maybe if it was about 30 or 40 degrees warmer outside, then this temperature would work great. But it's freaking cold. All right. Heart rate's below 100. We're gonna do this next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting heavy now. 8. It's getting harder for me to stand into it. There we go, partial reps now. 10. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was rough. We're burning. In case anybody's wondering, I do have links posted in the description below for my favorite supplements and my favorite gym gear. I do believe the Vulcan straps are in the Amazon storefront link. So one of the links is basically a link tree, so it's got a whole bunch of links inside of it. That's the one where you'll find the Amazon storefront, and the Vulcan straps are in there. Oh, man. Everybody should have a pair of these. Ideally, your gym would supply them, but most gyms, they just have the bare necessities. They don't go too extravagant with the equipment. All right, so that was 150 pounds. I don't think I'm comfortable bumping up the weight any more than that, especially since my last few reps, I had to do partial reps. So we're gonna keep it at 150. We're gonna do one more set, and we're gonna make that set go complete failure to include failure at partial reps. There's a lot of benefit to that, so let's get rolling. We just hit 100 beats per minute, and it just dropped to 99, so we'll start this set. Below 100 beats is what we aim for, and we're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that hurts. Whew. Arms feel like jello. Sorry for the weird noises. Oh my gosh. Tigerboard Gaming, welcome back. All right, we're ready now to move into triceps. So that was my last back exercise, because we do get a little bit of tricep activation out of that, because we're trying to maintain a straight arm or just a mild bend to the arm through that movement to keep tension on the lats. The triceps are active the entire time. So our triceps are warmed up now. One of the few back exercises that does actually have a good amount of tricep activation in it. I'm gonna see if I can do 150 pounds for my tricep push down. And we're gonna use the Vulcan strap again. One. And it's okay to bend into these. The important thing is think about where your upper arm is. So for a push down, there's 3 heads to the tricep, hence the name tri, standing for 3. And we can bias those heads differently based on shoulder flexion. shoulder flexion is going to dictate what heads of the tricep we hit. So we always want to do at least one movement where we're in the shoulder extension position. So by your side, in line with your spine. So whether you bend over or not does not matter. What matters is your upper arm by your side. So if you bend over, you notice my arm angle doesn't change, but as long as I can get to that flex position, that's what matters. And then we'll do an overhead extension where we have a shoulder flex position. So those two different movements. You'll hear people say, oh, you gotta be standing straight up and you gotta hit that full range straight up with the cable right in front of your body. No, that's all bull crap, doesn't matter. What matters is where your upper arm angle is at. So we always do one movement in alignment with our spine by our side. Doesn't matter if you're bent over or not. And then one movement with the arm out in front of you. CJ, thank you. I'm trying to be like the Hulk right now. It's a lot of work. At least he had nuclear radiation on his side. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on. Oh, geez. That's it. That was failure. So we were able to achieve our full range of motion, hit failure at full range. Then we went into partials. CJ, you could do this too if you wanted. It's all about just practice. You practice for what you want to be good at, and eventually you'll be good at it. That's one thing. When I was growing up, I have 3 older brothers. So there was a lot of competition in my house. Joey, what's up? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well too. So, yeah, there's a lot of competition in my house growing up. And one of the things my parents used to tell me every time I would complain about my older brothers beating me at something or, you know, making fun of me or teasing me for whatever reason. And my parents would tell me, you want to play with people who are better than you at whatever it is that you're trying to be good at. So whether you're playing basketball, whether you're a wrestler, whether you're playing hockey, whether you're in the gym lifting weights, you find somebody who's better than you and you learn from them. Please say you're pro. Bro. All right, bro. So, moral of the story, find people who are better at something than you are, and then learn from them. I have my degree in sports performance, my bachelor's degree. It's basically exercise science. And I don't have all the answers, but I definitely learned a lot getting my degree. Joey, I would say I am a professional in my field. I work with bodybuilders. I've got five bodybuilding clients that are professional bodybuilders. And I'm working on getting my own pro card now too. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate the subscriptions, I really do. Thank you so much. Guys, I try to keep my content educational. If you guys have questions, please ask them. And yeah, share this information with your friends. This live will be getting posted to YouTube as a long form video. So you'll be able to share the live with people even when I'm done with it. CJ, I don't get into politics. This is purely fitness. And that includes countries of support. I'm not gonna dive into that. This is a fitness page, not a politics page. I got my degree in sports performance, as I was saying, so let's keep it within my field of study. All questions that people ask. That's my request to you guys. You can ask whatever you want because freedom of speech matters, but I'm not going to respond to political questions. How long have I been live? 1 hour and 11 minutes. And we're almost done with the workout. CJ, right now I have one moderator. How have I been here for 1 hour and 11 minutes? Well, I started my workout with 20 minutes of cardio. And I take 2 to 5 minute breaks between each set, minimum. The reason for the long breaks is because our muscles need time to regenerate glycogen, to regenerate energy. The longer the break, the more time to regenerate, the better your performance is for your next set. 2, 3, 4, 5, come on. 6, come on. Oh, that's rough. You want me to do 300 pounds? This machine only goes to 200, but I'll try to do 200. I gave the mod position to the person that is my moderator because she's been following me for a very long time. So I trust that she will moderate effectively. All right, we're gonna shoot for 200 pounds. That does max this machine out. Just for proof. There it is. We got the pin right there. Actually, I'll position you guys right where you can see it. See if I can actually get my whole body in the camera. There we go. If I can get this for more than 2 reps, I'm gonna be happy. Here we go. 2. Oh, come on. Oh, we're jerking it a little bit, but whatever, I don't care. That's it. That's it. That kicked my butt. Whew. I'm sweating my butt off right now. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is an overhead extension. For the overhead extension, I have 2 ropes. The reason for 2 ropes gives me a little bit more length than what I have on this. You're saying, asking what's the lowest weight? I think the lowest weight on this thing is 10 pounds. So it goes from 10 pounds all the way to 200 pounds. So the overhead tricep extension variation I'm about to do is called a Rapunzel extension. It was nicknamed that by a man named the hypertrophy coach. Joe Bennett is his real name. This is the rope that we're on. These are the weight stacks. So the top one doesn't have a number on it, but I think it's 10 pounds. The next one down is 20. And then it goes to 30, 40, 50. So even though the top one doesn't have a weight listed on it, let me, there we go. Hard to see those numbers because the phone is inverted, but it goes up by increments of 10. And the bottom one is 200 pounds. I am not doing an overhead extension with 200 though. We'll see if I can do 120. Reposition this here. So why do we call this a Rapunzel extension? Well, it's like you're holding on to braids of hair, like Rapunzel had. Very long braids. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that's rough. So I believe, now correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Rapunzel is a Aesop's Fables story. I might be very wrong about that, so please don't hate me if I am. But Disney, I think it was Disney Pixar, they popularized the story. You want me to do 200 on the overhead extension? I don't know if I can overhead. So the body in an overhead extension does not have as much of a mechanical advantage in the shoulder flex position as you do in shoulder extension. I'll give it a try. I mean, might as well, I guess. So I have it on 200 now. Oof, I don't even know if I can get it into position at that weight. Yep, I can't do it. 200 overhead is way too heavy. I might be able to do 150. But definitely not 200. I can barely even pick it up at 200 pounds. Here we go. That's 150, that's on there now. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Oh, that's it. That was failure right there. Muscles can't take any more of that. I'm gonna shoot for one more set. Woo! might try to do a little bit of posing after this if I have time. Let's see, there's 10:20 now. So if time permits after this next set, probably hit a few poses in the camera. Let you guys face the mirror so you can get that reflection-based setting. All right. I'm gonna try and do 10. I'll do my best. No guarantees though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Nope. The muscle stopped at that one. I got 8. Well, 7 1/4. That's it. The important thing is not hitting the 10 reps. The important thing is pushing the muscles to failure. Our goal is to grow, and to grow, we gotta apply a proper amount of stimulus. All right. So that's that exercise.
We are in 24-hour gym, so all of our 24-hour access.
Whew. Oh, that was good. Kale, hello. Welcome to my live. Do 20 push-ups. No, it's not a chest day. It's a back day. And I just finished it. But we are going to do some posing. So follow me. Not that you have a choice, because I'm taking you where I'm going. All right. We got the mirror right there. Let me set this up a little better for. Gotta hit that side chest. All right. Front lat spread. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
All right, we're gonna do a back lat spread here in a second. All right. Back double bicep. Most muscular pose. And then the Arnold pose. At least that's what we nickname it anyways. Whew. That's it. It's time to wrap it up. Almost an hour and 30 minutes. Thank you guys for joining me. Please, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe. I will be going live pretty much daily, usually around this time. Well, I say this time, I'm ending it at 10:30 Eastern time. Greetings from Holland. Well, greetings from Michigan. Thank you for joining me today. So, I will plan on going live daily. I'm usually in here between like 8 a.m. and like 2 p.m. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so that it lets you know when I'm going live. And I'll see you all next time. Cheers.